Hello everyone, welcome. I hope you all are doing well, are healthy, are with energy and having a vision in your mind. So, welcome to the channel. And one of you have in the previous video, the latest video, have asked about the books that I have, loved the most so far. And so I just thought why not to talk about it right now today. So, there are many books. I mean, I'm a bibliophile basically, so I love reading books. So, but as far what I can recall, when you can see on my table, I'm reading this nowadays. But apart from this, there are many other books which I am reading. I came into book reading initially, then I came into health and fitness, then I came into public speaking. So a conglomeration of all of them, I like to put it here. Basically 5 books. So let's start it without any delay. So the number one book which I love the most and which is called the father of self-help books. I mean, that's the biggest, one of the best self-help books in the world you can ever have so far. That is Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. You know what he did? Napoleon Hill at that time interviewed all the successful businessmen, worldwide who are in terms of health, wealth and everything. And he interviewed them. And whatever he can communicate, out of interviewing all those 500 people, he wrote down in that book. So that book is a wisdom of not just one author, but all the people who lived at that time, right? So you must read that book. It's a very good book. It talks about the roots and the thoughts and how we can achieve what we want to achieve. What are the basics of it? Basically, it talks about mindset. You should go for it. I won't be able to, summarize it, and that won't be fair, me doing it. So basically, you should go and read it. Yeah. Number 2, The Magic of Thinking Big. So this book is a very simple book. I mean, the language is quite simple, but when you read it and you analyze, okay, whatever I'm doing in my daily life, if I could do this way, just change it a bit from 9 to 10, the whole thought process will change in the longer run. So this book teaches you how you can, apply the big thinking in your daily life. You don't have to do something, go at the top of a tower and then shout from there, I can do that. No. You can do changes in your small changes in your daily life, and that will bring a major impact in the whole life in the longer run down the line. Very good book, you must read it. Number 3, I forgot. Yeah, The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari. Basically, this is the first book from where I started my reading journey. So, the way I say health, wealth, money, happiness and relationships makes a balanced life, this comes from this book only. Because it talks about a monk, who in search of happiness and quest reaches to Himalayas, then he finds a person, and the whole story goes as mentioned by Robin Sharma, the first book which he wrote. So you should, invest your time into this. This book will teach you the basics of life. So yeah, I still think that I chose this book at that point of time in my life, and then this book has given me enough and a lot, and still I am grateful to that book. Yeah. So yeah. And number 4, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. By Stephen Covey. See, I firmly believe that whatever you do in life, you must, make it a habit. What you want to do in the longer run, because that can't happen in one day or 1 month, or especially in 1 year. That will take a whole life. If you want to be fit, you have to give your whole life. Every day you have to give 10 minutes or 1 hour, 2 hours, whatever. But you have to give it every day. When you do it every day, that makes a habit. So this book talked about the habits of the successful people that they must have, or in relation to or close to what they can have. So give it a shot. And last but not the least, The Art of Public Speaking by Dale Carnegie. That's my favorite. Not just the book, but the topic as well, because I came into public speaking, after I started with books, and then I got more interested in the literature and everything. So it was wonderful. So The Art of Public Speaking says what you can do in order to hone your speaking skills. What are the basics you must have. This book will give you a brief idea, because after all it comes from practice, but at least you'll have an insight of what you can do and where you stand right now. So give these books a shot, and if you like, and you can just mention in the comments which book you have read so far. I'm sure most of you must have at least read one of the book. If you haven't, start your journey today, because book reading is something which is not just for the, I mean, it comes with n number of benefits. I can't tell you. When you read it and do that every day, you will change like anything. And I'll basically say go for self-help books, because that will boost your mental health and boost your reading skills, vocabulary, communication. So you are getting a whole package with just one book. So give it a shot. So if you like it, please share it with the people and who need it. And yeah, see you in the next video. And tell me if you want to, want some more videos about coming topics. I'll definitely do that. Bye bye.